Soldier Field in Chicago. It's Week 5 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by a late signee this year, their 31-year-old quarterback. It's Cam Newton.
And I thought it was a really nice performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes. I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the 1 interception.
But that's the ratio you say you're okay with, right?
If you go 3-1, you're going to be pretty happy over the course of a season. And let's face it, he'll never blame the receiver publicly. But behind closed doors, he probably told his agent, hey, what's the deal? I should have a perfect game.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Off play action. Newton. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Levante David coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Throwing on 3rd down. Newton under pressure again, and down he goes again. Levante David able to record his 5th sack of the season.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. Well, that'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense.
30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Naeem Hines, his first carry. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down. Took just 1 play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down.
Buccaneers.
Eluding the pressure right. And this one's incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. But it's going to be 2nd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Here's Hines. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
Hines, the ball carrier.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. And Charles, how do you think he ran the football?
I thought he definitely had his moments. I did think that they could have utilized him a little bit better, and I'm definitely going to keep an eye on him to see how they're going to use him this week.
They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
You ask tight ends about their favorite routes to run, and surprisingly, this will pop up as one of their staples because they run so many routes in the middle of the field. How about this one? Starts downfield, bends it to the corner. Great touch.
And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Khalil Mack make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
A loss of 12 yards.
Open space inside the 10 to Evans on the slant. And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. Really nice gain on the completion. However, still 3rd and goal that they face now. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Khalil Mack in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
They're going to start the drive here on the ground with Patterson. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. From the 9, here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 9-yard.
Newton now to throw. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Levante David in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And this one will be taken up. They'll spot it right at the 7. Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down. Their bread and butter is their passing game. After that last play, maybe they need to go back to that passing game.
You know, what's been good for them along the way is they understand their identity. They are a passing team, but they do like to mix in the run every now and then just to keep people off balance. Didn't work very well on that one, but all in all, I like their philosophy.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
We'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. He's got Evans. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
1st down.
It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. On 1st down, Hines. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
The ball carrier.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and
out of the gun. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a 1st down. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 47. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
intended for
after the incomplete pass. Here now is 2nd and 10.
By Kyle Fuller.
Escaping the pressure right. He'll try and run it. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. They run with Hines, and he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down.
The ball carrier.
Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
1st down.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
That's complete to his running back, Evans. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And he will have the 1st down across the 20 to the 19-yard line.
It's a gain of
we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Naeem Hines, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are on the board first here tonight. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths, running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
This will make it into the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
This is their third drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a first down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
3 yards the gain there, second down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Levante David, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Brought down back at the 24-yard line.
On 3rd down, Newton. The catch made by Miller. 30, past the 20. Touchdown, Chicago. Anthony Miller. 76 yards. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and the end result is a Bears touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Their own 26-yard line.
Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown,
and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Khalil Mack has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
That's 3 sacks now, and that's not much of a surprise to me, nor should it be to you. This team, they lead the league in sacks.
Yeah, they do. This is something that we are starting to witness time and time again. And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. So that run good for 6 yards, but they're still looking up at a 3rd and 15.
And it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Buster Screen. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham.
Newton's pass.
7 yards, the pickup there.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 25-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Newton, he'll find Miller. That's complete. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Anthony Miller with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Bears have taken the lead.
CD for them, this has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And I'm wondering if maybe they don't go away from him on this drive a little bit. He's been great, but they haven't scored a lot of points.
I think they still have to show him as a threat. Make sure he touches it a few times. But as you pointed out, use him as a decoy a little bit and get the ball in the hands of some other people in order to put more points on the board. But he's done a really nice job of establishing them with his running.
Yeah, he's established himself well. Now can they put more points up? They'll run on 1st down.
It's Hines. And he'll get this up to about the 40. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line.
At the 40-yard line.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
2nd down.
The Bucs on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Flush to his right. And that will be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. Throwing is Newton. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. A good pickup, 17 yards and a Bear first down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Newton on first down. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Levante David make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Give him 16 yards on the play. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
Well, I haven't met an NFL player yet that doesn't use criticism as an edge, and Jimmy Graham has heard that a number of people think he's near the end of his career. He didn't put up the numbers he should have put up in Green Bay with Aaron Rodgers. I think he's going to play with a huge chip on his shoulder. Nice catch there. He wants to show flashes of that form that he exhibited early in his career with New Orleans and Seattle.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down. Right.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Play. 2nd and 10 at the Bucs 11-yard line.
To throw on 2nd down is Newton. Now he'll pull it down. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. 3rd and 2, Newton. That is called in by Jimmy Graham. Touchdown, Bears. Cam Newton with his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Bears will add on to their lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Khalil Mack in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Clock running. The Bucs try to go quickly and get set. Dancing to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11.
He's a gain of 11. And it's 3rd down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a first down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
It's 4th down.
This is caught. It's pulled in by Gronkowski. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Being chased out left. He's going to take off with it. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A heck of an effort there on the scramble. Leaves him with just 3rd and a yard. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory even if they don't get it, though. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Out of the gun, Newton. And he finds his tight end, Graham. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. To throw on 3rd down. Newton sliding out of the pocket. He may try and run for this. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. This is a 49-yard attempt, right hash. And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. But hang on, a flag is down. Now, if it's on the defense, they might decline it and take the points. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking downfield for Godwin. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. And, of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You can see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did.
You want the 3rd quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. So this a 2-possession ball game as we get back underway, set for the 3rd quarter. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start in the 3rd quarter. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready.
And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And he takes this thing way down into Chicago territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 62 yards.
First down.
That was so well timed. Just a perfect throw on the slant.
Hit him on the move, didn't he? Now he's going against the grain of the defenders coming over to try and stop him. That allowed for that additional yardage downfield.
Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. And a catch right side by Evans. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
At the 3-yard line.
So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Flushed out right. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Russell Gage, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bucs are able to make this a close game again.
Ryan Suckup.
So he scrambled right but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
This will make it into the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now, hotly contested in the third quarter. Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 12 yards there and a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Stop shy of the 45. Showed off a nice little move on the play, though. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They fake the give. Newton. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. A shotgun snap for Newton. And able to find Graham, complete. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down.
1st and 10.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Jason Pierre-Paul on the stop. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9. Newton. This to Graham on the short pass. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. That's 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. A shotgun handoff to Patterson. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
Running lanes run a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
On 1st down, Newton. And Graham's got it over the middle. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Caught out left side by Robinson. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now 1st and 10 at the 11.
first and 10 at the 11-yard line.
On the gun, here's Newton. His pass caught at the 4. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Second down, ball on the 3. First down marker at the 1-yard line. And Miller will pull this one in. He's got it for the Bears touchdown. 4 touchdown passes now for Cam Newton. And the Bears will extend their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Gets this one to use check. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards.
5-yard pickups. It's now 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it here. He's got Evans. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at second down.
Coverage on the play by...
Glad you're with us from Soldier Field in Chicago. Third quarter here, 2nd and 10. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They run again with Hines, and he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Mike Evans, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bucs have made this a one-score game. And the lead is down to a field goal now. That time a 9-play drive. And it ends with a touchdown for the Bucs.
28.
Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. There's Anthony Miller as they trot back out to go on offense. He sort of just keeps chipping away at this defense. Hasn't had a spectacular game, but here in the third quarter, they've known all game long that he's there.
He's the type of guy that frustrates you if you're playing defense, because when you think you've taken away something or you think you've got him in check, he comes up with another catch, the chains move, or he finds a way to get it to the end zone. He's that guy that drives you crazy, and offenses love it.
He's hoping to drive him more crazy here coming up. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, Newton, middle of the field, it's Robinson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Back now at Soldier Field. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
Third down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Newton on 3rd down. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Levante David has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in 1 game.
Yeah, that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
We'll call that a 49-yard punt, but a net of just 39 following the 10-yard return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines.
The first down.
So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards.
Tackle made back at the 17-yard line.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play. That means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Eluding the pressure right. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson.
Tashawn Gibson.
The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll try to run this one in. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Trying to run this one in. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
And now here in this situation,
come on, man, really?
Only up by 1 score, so I would think about going for it. Even if you don't get in, you put your defense in a really nice.
Oh, they cheated.
Touchdown.
Blew that player.
Cordero Patterson. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bears use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. So they went for it from the 1 on 4th and goal, and they got it done.
Is this the new NFL?
This is the new NFL.
This is the updated NFL, and I like it. I know that quarterbacks across the league have spent the entire offseason and even during the season lobbying their coaches to go for it more on 4th down. Let's go get it. Because nowadays, you've got to score points to win games in the NFL. You can't just rely on your defense to hold them.
I think the quarterbacks want to eliminate field goals inside of 30 yards, probably.
Well, listen, they have enough confidence in themselves that they can call plays and make plays that they won't need those field goals inside the 30.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
11 yards there, first down. On first down, he'll drop to throw.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? They'll look to throw now on first down. Big plays back and forth just continue. Both offenses excelling.
And I hear the excitement in your voice while you're calling this game. This hurts my soul as a defensive player, watching these teams go up and down the field and put points on the board.
Do me a favor the rest of the way. Sit back, relax, and just appreciate the offensive dominance that's going on out here.
I'll give it a shot.
And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs.
Tampa Bay.
Mike Evans with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Bucs are able to make this a close game again.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
This will make it into the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. There's Anthony Miller as they trot back out to go on offense. So far, he has the trio of touchdowns. Obviously, it's been a pretty good game for him.
So if this were hockey, they'd be throwing their hats out on the ice for the hat trick, right? I'm not sure exactly what you do in the NFL except applaud and continue to hope you see a little bit more of this. What a tremendous game.
You want to start a new tradition? What can we throw on the field?
Oh, no.
Throw your mic out there.
A lot of fans would like that. Cut his mic off.
3 touchdowns so far.
38-yard line.
On first down, it's Newton. Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Back to the air, Newton on second down. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Levante David in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. The Bears on third down. They're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. Operating from the gun. Newton. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Intended for
Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
A good work bringing that one back as he picks up about 16 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hines. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3. Forced out to his left. And that will be incomplete.
61-yarder.
It was Roquan Smith who got his big hand in there to knock it away.
That's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man-winning coverage.
Get this
That'll keep you
first.
away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. To Evans on the slant. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Escaping the pressure right. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Intercepted.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts. I feel like they have this one in hand.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. Once more, they turn to Patterson. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Newton to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. A very good kick there, but 15 yards on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. So now the Bucs down by a field goal, and time a huge factor. He'll buy some time right. He'll run it, and he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
At the 41-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. He'll look to throw. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 43-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up
back to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Intended target on that one, Russell Gage, and it's 3rd and 5. 3rd down. He's back to throw. Dancing to his left.
Come on! What was that?
That'd be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
Back to throw. And no, it's incomplete. Kyle Fuller there defensively. So now let's look at this situation with no timeouts remaining. The offense should be able to just run the clock out.
I know that's what it says on my time management chart up here. And I know a lot of teams are hiring a time management coach who's going to sit in the box, talk to the head coach. In this situation, if you do anything but take a knee in victory for it,